Alright, so I'm going to start ranting about the college education system of America, right? This is the biggest fucking joke facing America today, right? So, let me paint you a picture, okay? So, you're a fucking 18, maybe even 20-something year old, right? You're fresh out of high school, you don't know any better, you don't know anything about the world, maybe you have some small job, whatever. And you're an intelligent person, right? Like, you made it through high school, you got good grades, you think you're going to do very well in college, and, I'm not going to deny that you are, but the problem with college is it's not there to educate, it's there to break you, okay? Listen, I am 19 years old, and I'm currently attending community college, right? And I couldn't imagine if I went to university. I couldn't fucking imagine it, because what college is at its core, what they present it as, is a place where you can go to get further educated in a field of your choosing and what you want to do, right? That sounds all fucking hunky-dory until you actually go to college, until you actually realize what it's about. You go to college, and they're like, all right, well, you have to take this class, and you have to take this class, and guess what? You're not going to graduate if you don't take this fucking class. It's like, Jesus Christ, I fucking came here so I could get my major and leave. And I get it, they don't want to have some fucking lackey going there and just gonna slack off the whole time and not fucking do their work. Listen, I get it, okay? But if I'm going to school to be a fucking STEM major, if I'm going there for technology, don't fucking make me take human biology. Don't fucking make me take psychology. Don't fucking make me take astrology. Don't make me take sports marketing. Don't make me take even fucking first year experience. Don't make me take any of this shit. Just let me get my major and move on my fucking way. Like, I get it, dude. You gotta prepare me for my field. That's fine. But in the end, you're only preparing me to wear me down so I can go work some fucking wagey job. So I can go and just be all happy in my fucking job because I feel accomplished that I did school. School shouldn't be like this. School should be, you go to learn a profession. You go to learn something that you can't learn through an apprenticeship. You go and you learn something that you cannot physically learn through any other means apart from an education system. And there are jobs, right? There are jobs that require you to go to college to get an education. Like doctors, for instance, right? I would not fucking trust my doctor if my doctor didn't go to med school. But I would definitely trust somebody to fix my fucking computer if they can prove to me that they can fix their computer. So, what I'm trying to say is, you don't need college in this world, especially not anymore. With the amount of college students and the amount of bullshit being churned out of college now, hell, I know people that have graduated college fucking 10 years ago and they still haven't gotten any job. And that's not due to a lack of ambition. That's not because they can't. It's because there are so many people with college degrees now that it's borderline fucking worthless. So, this is the issue. Let's go back to that former fucking, that scenario that I painted. So, you have a guy, right? You have fucking, let's call him Chad, right? This is a frat boy we got. Let's call him Chad, right? So we got Chad, right? Just left high school. And, he's got a full ride scholarship to college, right? So, Chad's not going to pay a dime. So, of course he doesn't fucking care. But that doesn't really matter because he's going to go to college, probably flunk out of college because, he's fucking playing sports or whatever. The guy may be somewhat intelligent, but those collegiate classes, dude, believe me, they're just not cut out for certain people. And so let's just say he flunks out of college. And so here he is. Not only, it could have been way worse because he didn't spend a dime, but he wasted roughly, let's call it even a year of his life. Like, that year of your life could have been spent doing anything, dude. You could have taken that time to learn anything. You have the internet at your fingertips. And yet, we still don't know anything, and that's just so fucking funny to me. So Chad is now here. He's a college dropout, no direction in his life whatsoever. He can't go back because he flunked out. So what's he supposed to do now? He's supposed to take up some fucking menial goddamn convenience store job. He's supposed to take up some fucking construction job that provides him no fulfillment in his life. And I keep going back to that word a lot, fulfillment, right? There are two types of people in this world as I see it. You have those who, they take fulfillment in the more structured things of life, right? The more disciplined things. The waking up, going to job, going home, cooking dinner, hanging out with family, and going to bed, right? So they worked really hard. And of course the money. You know, these people love the money. So they get paid for a hard day's work. You know, they live their whole life, and they feel fine within that. They have no problem with that. But then you have the other group of people, and believe me, I would actually divide this 50-50. I've spoken to many people, and many people are able to completely separate themselves from the economic workforce, from the workforce of America, and say, that's bullshit. That is not the way we should be living. I feel nothing from that job. So these people, and many of them are in college, surprisingly, right? And a lot of them realize this, but they don't leave. Like, they don't go anywhere. They don't change anything because there's nothing to change to. So these people, they get no fulfillment out of a job, right? They get no fulfillment out of money. They get no fulfillment out of waking up early. They get no fulfillment out of having a routine. And there's no place for these people in the world. And that's just what blows my fucking mind. And most of these people that think like this are incredibly fucking creative. Like, these are some of the most creative people that I've ever spoken to. I'll do a follow-up with this, and I'll bring in both types of people into a call, and we'll have a collaboration about this. But basically, these are some of the most creative fucking thinkers in the entire world. And the world has no place for them, right? Sure, creativity itself doesn't get you far, right? But if you have even the slightest bit of motivation and the slightest good idea, you can work and you can get fulfillment out of doing something that you genuinely want to do. That's a fact for these people. And I consider myself to be one of these people. So, for instance, I don't want to fucking work some bullshit job when I get older. I don't want to go to college and just leave and then not do anything with my life that has no meaning. I want to do something that actually means something. I want to make a fucking difference. So it's 3:01 on, well, it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. But anyway, it's 3:01 on Thanksgiving in the morning. And I was sitting here and I was thinking to myself, I'm going to start a channel. And I'm just going to go on YouTube and I'm just going to spread this garbage, whatever the fuck you want to call this. And if you guys take anything away from this, then I did my job. Then I feel happy that I did it. If even one person watches this and says, hey, I agree, or hey, you have said something that I agree with, I feel fulfilled. And that's what fucking matters. The most valuable thing that we have as human beings, as mammals, as creatures, is time, right? It's not power. It's not influence. It's not status. It's not money. It's not a nice car or a nice house. It's time. And when your time runs out and you don't feel fulfilled, you feel like you wasted your whole fucking life. And it's so upsetting to me that you look on even YouTube and you have these people who have destroyed this creative platform. These people who use this platform not as a place of creative ideas, but they use this institution. So this winds right back to the college thing. They use this institution as a place to make money. It's these people who don't understand what the platform is. And YouTube is favoring these people because it brings them money. So that's the exact same thing with colleges. The people who find fulfillment in the routine, the people who find fulfillment in the money, will adhere to the rules. They will adhere to the stipulation. They will follow the guidelines. But the people who don't follow the guidelines, the people who want to change things, the people who want to make a fucking difference, get shoehorned and they get thrown out because guess what? I don't like what you're saying. I don't like it. So you don't have an opinion. That is bullshit. So ultimately, the only answer that I really have to the college system is we either need better teachers or we need people to stop spending $140,000 to go to college for something they don't even need. Like, you don't need to go to college to work this fucking job. You don't need a $140,000 business degree. Listen, I am a 19-year-old kid, and I understand this. I have several family members who have started successful businesses, who own local businesses, and they didn't go to college for one fucking second. And you have people who are now indentured fucking servants to the government, to the financial institutions. For what reason? They just loved the idea of stability. They loved the idea of working a job. They loved this idea that they got so wrapped up in it that they couldn't see the inherent flaws with it. So, if you're a person who enjoys college, I applaud you. I wish that everybody could be like that. I wish that everybody would look at it in a way that would be constructive and would reform the system completely. Like, we would look at something and call bullshit on it. But nobody does. Because nobody has the fucking balls to. Nobody has the balls to walk up to their college dean and say, hey, this is bullshit. The student body, it's a fucking joke in half the universities. It's all, half the time, you can't get elected as student president if the campus doesn't allow you to. Like, it blows my mind that this is the student body, but if the staff doesn't like you, you can't be the student principal. And I don't get it. I really fucking don't. But to wrap it all up, right? To just end this all up. Don't go into debt, right? Don't fucking take out loans, okay? It's not fucking worth it. The loans are not worth it. If you have a college fund, use it. Use it for whatever you want, not just college. If you choose to go to college with that fund, that's awesome. You didn't pay a fucking dime. Your parents set you up with that. That's perfect. Use that. That's an opportunity. Take it. However, if you are dead set on going to college, go to community college. I'm telling you. It's for roughly, if you live in state, it's something like you can get federal aid and pay maybe $1,500 a semester. If you live, even if you don't get financial aid, it's something like $3,000, right? Take that opportunity over the fucking university scam. It's bullshit. It's fucking absurd. The amount of time that it takes to pay off that degree in this world. It's there to incentivize you through punishment rather than fulfillment. So, ultimately, do not fucking go into debt. That's it. That's all I have to say. Suck a dick, eat some shit. I don't know what to tell you.